Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to learn about escape sequences. In the next video, we are going to practice programs, 5 of them, to understand this course better. So let's begin. As always, we will also have a recap of the previous video. So before we start on today's topic, let us learn about what we did in the previous video. In the previous video, we learned about adding comments to a program and why they are essential, and the options we can use to configure Python according to our needs, such as the file, edit, shell, debug options, Windows help, and the options in them, like here and here. As you already know, in this video, we are going to learn about escape sequences. So, what are escape sequences? Escape sequences consist of two or more characters where the first character is always the backslash, which is this one. This is different from an ordinary slash that is usually like this. So, this is a black backslash. They are used to display the non printable characters like tab and enter in the output. That means that for example, if I take the sum of three numbers, 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, and I want the answer along with the numbers to appear in the next lines, like this, like 3, 4, and 5, and then 12 should appear. So that way it must appear. So what we can do is we can use the escape sequences. For the tab, if I want to leave spaces like this, 3 and then 4 and then 5 and then 12. For that, we use the escape sequences too. So now that we know why we must use escape sequences, let us look at two prime escape sequences used in Python. The first one is apostrophe backslash t apostrophe. We are using a single apostrophe for this and a backslash, which is different from a usual slash, and then t. See? So, if I want to print the sum of three numbers with the three numbers like 1, 2, and 3, so I will type print bracket 3 comma 3. So I need to write it like this, and then I need to write the sum, which is calculated by the ideally shell itself. So how do we make it calculate? 3 plus 1 plus 2, and then we will close the bracket. Note that in the equation we have not used any apostrophes, either single or double. Now let's see what is the result. See, the result is exact. 3 and then a tab key and then 2 and then a tab key and then 1 and then another tab key and then 6. Now, so to summarize, the horizontal tab, it is used to provide a horizontal tab between the arguments. Next thing we are going to learn is about the new line tab, which adds a new line between the arguments. So, suppose here I have these the same syntax, and then what we will do, we will replace the T with an N. T with an N. T with an N. Now, if I want to the sum print the sum of three numbers again, for example 5, 4 and 1 in new lines, we will also change the equation present over here to avoid errors. Then I will use this syntax. This is different from the last syntax. How is it different? First of all, we have used the escape sequence, new line escape sequence. However, we used the horizontal tab escape sequence here. Otherwise, everything is the same except the equation and the numbers. So, let's find the result. 451 is equal to 10. Yes, that is right. So, we can say that this adds a new line between the arguments. An important term, that is arguments, which I have not explained in my previous videos, is argument. So the meaning of arguments is the is what is written like in the brackets, like 3 in this case, 4 in this case, 5 in this case. Even if we say this 3 plus 4 plus 5, it is also an argument. In other words, an argument may be a part of a syntax or what is printed or what the user sees on their screen. In simple words, in the case of the print or input command, which is like this, print and input, the parenthesis, which is two brackets, so these are the terms used for the respective. An argument is the content within the parenthesis, which is here, of the print or input function. An important point to remember here is while passing multiple arguments, you need to separate them using a comma, which is we placed here. In this video, I will also give you some questions to practice. Try it yourself. Open Python in the shell mode and type the following commands, which are here. Try the escape sequences, both of them. You may as well print multiple statements using the escape sequences, and you can change the numbers while practicing them. So everyone, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next video. But before you go, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so you won't be missing out on my latest videos.